Yes, people, welcome back to another match reaction. It's City 1, Everton 1. LB got the score prediction right again. Because this team is so easy to predict what's going to happen because of the way that we play. Shout out Proton VPN for another match reaction sponsor. These guys have got a VPN, guys, with servers 9,000 plus in over 100 countries worldwide. So while City are dying with no players because of squad size issues, you will not find the same issue with Proton VPN. If you guys are getting geo-locked out of content, you can't watch your favourite football match because it's geo-locked, use a VPN, virtually change your location, bang, access what you want. Improve security and privacy as well with Proton VPN. And these guys have got an exclusive offer for you guys, viewers of the ItsLB channel, by clicking the link in the description, or the better way to do it is use the QR code right there. Shout out Proton VPN for the sponsor. But guys, we got a serious talk on our hands here now, because 1 win in 13, and even the most positive City fans out there have to get their head out of the sand and acknowledge the situation that we're in. Yeah? Which is a disaster. Which is a crisis. Now, I said we was in crisis after 3 games into this run, because I said to you, we do not have the in-house solutions, i.e. players, to resolve the problems that we currently have. And I got shitloads of abuse, and I've been proven correct, because since then, we've won 1 game in 10 matches. The players are not good enough anymore. The older players are not good enough anymore, and the players that we bought are not at the standard that we need them to be. The only way that we can resolve this is with new players and accepting that we've made big mistakes. Rico Lewis today, absolutely horrific performance, I thought. One of his worst he's ever had for a City performance. But put that to one side, right? Because he's having to play, and he shouldn't be playing. He should be on the bench. He should be taking out the firing line because he's getting cooked on the reg. Ake, why did Pep start Ake? It looks like he's now injured again. Start Simpson Pusey, man. Ake's now injured again. 2 weeks ago, December the 12th, Pep Guardiola said Ake's going to be out for weeks. His words, not mine. 2 weeks later, he starts a game. Ake didn't want to run today. You've seen that today. There was many times that Ake got in a 1v1 race with a player and didn't want to sprint because he knows. He knows he's going to get injured. Hopefully, it was a planned injury, but if he's injured again, that's on Pep. He shouldn't have started him. He should have started Simpson Pusey or another academy player. Yeah? It's a madness. It's a madness, it is. Yeah? The goal that we conceded, shambolic. I mean, people keep on want to talk about Rico Lewis, and yeah, he was bad. If you actually look, why does Decore have the ball, and why is Decore able to take 3 touches and then cross the ball in on the edge of our penalty area? Why is nobody going to press him down? Where's the press? We don't have anyone to press anyone, so players have got all the time in the world to do what they want. This is why we're making players look amazing. Decore look amazing. Will Hughes for Palace looking amazing. Because the players can just do what they want. They've got so much time. And then going forward, yet again, not enough creativity. Now, we'll come on to the chances that we missed, because we did create a few chances, but we don't create enough. We do not create enough. Rico, when he's there, can't create. Kovacic can't create. Gundogan can't create. Foden's not creating too much at the moment. He did create a couple today, yeah? And KDB, when he come off the bench, doesn't look interested, yeah? And it would not surprise me if he leaves in January. First play down the tunnel today, apparently. Yeah, didn't clap the home fans, apparently. Straight down the tunnel. Don't look interested to me. And that kills me to say. But he don't look interested. Yeah? When we get chances, not clinical enough. Not clinical enough. But it's not a shock. It's not a surprise. Savio scored 9 goals for Girona last year. Yeah, you would have thought that he would have scored at least a goal by now, given the fact we're in December. He only scored 9 goals last year. Yeah? Doku doesn't score a lot of goals, never has in his career. Bernardo's never scored a lot of goals, never has in his career. Kovacic has scored, I think the most he's ever scored in a season is 5. So when people are like, oh, we're not clinical, the reason why we're not clinical is because we do not have clinical players on the football pitch, guys. Yeah? We don't have clinical football players. So when Haaland has an off day, like today when he misses a penalty, you've got no one else to step up, man. Bernardo went through on goal, 1v1, puts it wide. Because they're not clinical. Yeah? We don't have them. We used to have the likes of Mahrez. We had Palmer. Sold them both. Bought Doku and Savio, who were both not clinical players. So we had two players who were both clinical. Yeah, we sold them for different reasons. And whatever, that's done. And then we've replaced them with two players that are not clinical. So when they get chances, they don't score because they're not clinical. You know what I mean? Foden, again, today was in and out of the game, but not involved enough for me. I'm looking at him thinking, come on, bro, I need you to do something. He's not doing enough. He's not giving me enough energy, enough creativity, enough shots. Not enough shots from him. Haaland obviously didn't have a lot of service, but the couple of times he did, he fluffed his lines and then missed a penalty. Poor penalty, low confidence. The players as well, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but because the players' confidences are so low, every time they get opportunity to shoot, they want a better opportunity. They want to improve the chances of scoring. So they take another touch instead of just shooting, put your foot through it. And then just defensively, we're shocking. And I got the score prediction right again because my logic and my thinking going into the game was, okay, so Everton don't score goals. They're the second worst attack in the league. However, our defence is trash, so they will definitely score. They probably won't score two, so they'll score one. Yeah? We'll definitely score because we'll create a couple of chances, but we're not clinical, so we'll score one. End score, 1-1. And that was my logic. That was my logic behind the 1-1 score prediction. And it was spot on. And this is the thing with the City team at the moment. It is so easy to predict what is going to happen in the game when you see the lineup and you've watched this team. Because if you're actually being honest with yourself, instead of just being a happy clapper and just going, oh, we're going to win next game, instead of actually, explain to me why we're going to win. Explain why is this team going to win? How are we going to start creating loads of chances? And how all of a sudden are we going to start converting those chances? And how are we going to stop conceding goals at the back given the fact our defence is a disgrace? When you actually deep it and just explain it logically and properly, so easy to predict. But I've been saying this now for about 8 weeks, 9 weeks, because I raised this concern. I raised a flag, yeah, at 3 games into this run. 3 games, I raised the issues of what's happening because it was so clear and evident to me. Because we don't have the players. The players are not good enough. We have to have a wholesale clear out, and it's got to start in January. Now, I recognise that you're not going to be able to get rid of everybody in January. You're not. We have to get rid of as many as we can, and we have to bring in as many new ones as we can. And if we can't get Bruno G or Zubimendi until the summer, is what it is. We'll have to get them in the summer. I'd like us to try, but we have to start this rebuild. It's pre-season. It's pre-season. Because at the way this game's going, guys, we ain't getting top 4 with this squad. We're not. We're so far off the pace. We can't defend and we can't score goals. And we have no midfield. Our midfield gets cooked. Now, I want to say some positives, yeah, because there are a couple of positives. I felt like the players actually tried today, yeah, which is good. The problem is a couple of players in them squad I think are checked out. I think Ederson's checked out. I think he'll be gone. Won't surprise me if he gets sold in Jan. I think De Bruyne might be checked out. I think... wouldn't surprise me if he went to the MLS. Apparently, the MLS starts in February. So their season doesn't run August to May. It runs February to like October. Apparently, that's what Google's saying. Now, he was linked heavily with San Diego in the summer. I fully expect De Bruyne to potentially leave in January. I think Ederson's gone. Walker needs to be sold. Gundogan, I would sell if you can because he's just nowhere near the pace that we need him to be at. There's so much work to do. There's so much. I cannot believe the sporting director has let it get to this position. They've put themselves in such a horrific position where it needs £500 million spending on it in a single window. And that's the position that they put themselves in because they didn't start this run. They didn't start the refresh after the treble. It's crazy, mate. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. 1 win in 13. Now, no doubt this will attract some City fans who, don't like hearing the truth. So I'd love to hear from those City fans why this is all fine, because I'm being told that no, it's not a problem, that no, we're not in crisis, and that everything's fine and everything's rosy. So feel free to criticise me in the comments. Feel free to call me negative in the comments. But the team has won 1 game in 13, and only Heidenheim have conceded more goals in the league since November out of the top 5 leagues. So you tell me why everything's fine. Because I'm struggling to see how everything is fine. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, shout out Proton VPN, link in description. Use that QR code, guys, if you want to get your VPN from Proton. And yeah, I'm out of here, man.